Days can differ greatly, but the gist of them is the same. Like, you'll go in the morning for your lectures and you won't have an hour every single hour of the day. You'll be able to come and go as you like. So it's great to go home, get a bite to eat, go to the gym, go to the library in between. And when you finish in the evenings, past 6 o'clock, there's a lot of clubs and societies that you can join, training, even just jive sock is quite popular. Go out and have a dance. And then obviously we have a little bit of nightlife here too, which is great.
We're in most mornings for our lectures. We cover our course content, and then in our free time we might head for tea or coffee, whether it be at one of our houses or into the canteen in the college. In our free time we also might head to the pitch some days and just have a kickabout, which is also just as much crack. Anyone that says that there's not a good social life here, they've never been out in Thurles. But look, we have just as much crack in college as we do in a night out.
I get up in the morning, have my breakfast, go straight to either lecture or tutorial. And it's great the way it's the timetables most of the time, there's all gaps in them. So there might be an hour gap, there's no point going home for the hour because you don't really have much time. So then you have to bounce between staying in the college and you might just hang around with a few friends, socialise outside the pitch or whatever. Or you might be go to your study spaces and do some work. Then after everything's done, go home, cook dinner. And sure, everyone's living around here anyway, so then you go in your social groups. There's 2 gyms in Thurles, great, so there's 2 gyms and a pool. So you've that to use for training or whatever. And there's also a little 5-a-side pitch for basketball and soccer near the leisure centre, so a few lads go there and have a kick about. So it's great for the social element as well, there's plenty to do in Thurles.
Usually we'd have a few lectures in the morning, and then if we're free, a few of us would usually pop down to the canteen for lunch, where you'd meet up with other people in your years or even mixtures of years. After that, if people have a few hours free, we might pop out to the JA field for a walk around or for just a chat. Then tutorials could take place. If not, if you're free, we'd pop down to people's accommodation, have a chat or whatever. Usually then the amenities in the town, you could go to the cinema, swimming pool, gym. Then we'd see what would happen in the evening. If not, we'd pop out to the local pub for a few drinks.
I live about 8-minute drive away, so I hop in my car, drive to college, and usually I arrive to the college a few minutes before the lecture tutorial starts, maybe 5-10 minutes before it starts. And in between lectures and tutorials, I usually head down to the canteen with my group of my friends, just sit down, have a bit of lunch, grab a coffee. After a day's college then, usually we go off and we do something. Let it be go into town for shopping, pick up bits and pieces like groceries or whatever, or go for a walk, that kind of thing. I'll go back to my digs where I'm staying and just kind of organise myself a little bit, you know, get my notes together or whatever, like my college notes, whatever, just kind of organise them. If it's a student night then, get ready and go out, and yeah, that's usually how most days go.